Language just exuded that intensity and aggression all the time. Okay, Virat Kohli and his cover drive. Will get 3 runs. Can't help Virat Kohli. Just can't help himself from getting busy as a batsman. He's that kind of a batsman. And using one bowler to just bottle one end up. He's got you a good wicket of Pujara. Another good test match wicket. Vijay Pujara. Oh, it's gone through his legs, I think, this one. That's bonus 4 runs this time for India. And 3,000 runs for Virat Kohli.
Wow, it's a marvelous achievement. You know, especially when you have a guy like Virat Kohli. Come on, Marlon. You're too experienced for that. Shouldn't be letting balls like that go through, especially the high level of fieldsmanship in international cricket today. That I think he deserves a nasty look.
That's the kind of shot maybe Pujara was looking to play. But Virat Kohli has reached another important milestone in his 6 innings. Oh, well played. There's a bit of swing, but delightfully played by Virat Kohli to get 4.
Wow, what a magnificent shot. Even though it wasn't in front of the wicket, because of the lack of not having a third man, to me, he spotted that early, even though it swung and it was of full length. And it's just about the magnificent hand or hands of the individual. Just guided through between gully and the second slip. No need for him to actually even move.
For a while, this is how his progression has been.
A bit of an indifferent over from Gabriel. Short ball, I was saying, has to be straighter, but when you pitch the ball up, that's easy if you pitch it up on leg
issues at the start of the innings.
The 50 partnership comes up with a couple of runs, 2 full. And they get 3. Very good running, very good energy, as you spoke about.
Well, that's it. That's what he brings to the crease. And suddenly you see he's pushed Shikhar Dhawan.
2 balls after lunch, maybe he was wanting to see what's going to happen, and then he played one shot, flicked it off his back foot, and suddenly thought it was easy and tried to pull that one. Unlike Pujara.
That was well timed. No one was ever going to stop that. He's really into his stride now, Shikhar Dhawan. Beautiful sweep shot.
Smash that one. That's the Shikhar Dhawan we've been used to seeing. Gets down on his knees and smashes that one. He has beautiful hands. He's not one who moves his foot too much.
Pitched up wide of off stump. But if that's the plan, I'm not seeing anyone deep on the boundary, which there should be. There should be a sweeper of some kind if you're expecting him to play in that region.
He is strong off his legs, but they haven't bowled much there. There it goes. He was testing patience of Virat Kohli, and Virat Kohli fell for it. Unfortunately, not many men there in that area. Goes for 4.
And I think an extra man in the offside would have been handy there at a second gully or even square on the boundary.
Tested his patience. He's one who likes to get on with the game, and the plan seems to be working, but the extra...
The captain before, Darren Sammy, they bowled Bishu just too much. Long, very, very long spells, and it got to him eventually. After that tour of India, he wasn't the same again. That should go for 4. Long hop, and got the treatment.
Bound to happen at times when you bowl long spells. you tend to bowl, drag one down, and Virat Kohli is not one to miss out. Moves those feet beautifully, makes that space, makes that length, and pulls it with ease. Something what Pujara was trying to do, but feet weren't moving the same as Virat Kohli's did.
That's gone away for 4 and 50 for Virat Kohli, the Indian captain. Number 13 in Test match cricket to go with 11 Test match hundreds.
Oh, he's just a magnificent player, and you know, we saw him today, especially with the two batters, you know, who was in before him. There didn't seem to be any urgency in terms of turning the strike over. But ever since Kohli came to the crease, you can see the urgency in the one. He pushes him. There are times when it just looks like two. He pushes to get that extra three, and
Sweet. It's a slow outfield, but it won't stop that extra cover push.
To be fair, Bish, there's no way Virat Kohli should be looking to run. And I think this is the problem that you have on such an outfield at this stage, where it's a little slow when the ball is running across the ground itself. But that to me was too much class in order for you to at least set off for a run or two. But in the end, as you said, well timed. Quicker some of the wickets you get around the world. So it's about camping out on the front foot. And when it wasn't there, to make sure that you made the necessary adjustments to deal with whatever after that. But it's about coming forward, nullifying whatever swing. So another factor, you'll be already there if you're looking to drive. It's about that adjustment if they pull it back a little bit.
Sweet. Another push. Slightly quicker on that side of the ground. Almost identical to the one that he pushed for 4 off Brathwaite previously.
I'm just a little disappointed when you would have had a replay of that shot. Just to see just the way in which the ball is running across the ground itself. With shots like that, that's so superbly timed, you would expect a little bit more run through the outfield. And that's the only thing that I think would have spoiled such brilliance. Wicket, and then all of a sudden you start getting some life again. But this period, I think, with these two batters at present, they've got to be careful.
Just to see if Bishop gets drift, because that wind is very strong from the east coming across the ground to the west. He swept that beautifully. It's not the best piece of fielding down there. I think it's Darren Bravo.
Could have done a little bit better, Bish. Just the way in which I think he spotted it rather early. We're going to see the replay now. And he got there, but for some reason he didn't want to extend himself. And especially with the improvement that we would have seen in the modern day fielding side of things, I think that was rather sloppy in my opinion. Caribbean, that we've had some talented individuals as well, but for some reason the will factor haven't always been there.
Got in. Halim Dar sticks the hand up very, very quickly, and it will signal T that dismissal. No, has it pitched on? He's off and running, and Dhawan will be heading back to the pavilion.
It is just the perfect sort of tonic that the West Indies would need, because to me there would be a little bit more sleepy in a sense if that wicket hadn't had fall. But to have gotten that wicket, there should be a new sort of impetus when they get out after tea for them to try and capitalize on that.
Yep. Pitched on, would have gone on to hit middle stump. A wicket in the first over after lunch and a wicket in the last over before tea. That one's played well for 84. He's gone. India go to tea at 179 for 3. Second wicket for Davindra Bishu. Picked up the 2 wickets in this session. on the shoulder from Virat Kohli.